Hey everyone, hope everyone is well. So I made a video earlier about how the capital system we have in the States is just not compatible with the values of well-being and overall good quality life and humanity in general. So just taking on that, my personal take is a lot of people need to ask themselves how. So before I say that, majority of the U.S. economy, guys, is concentrated in the hands of very few wealthy people. Okay, very few. I think it's roughly 1%. Okay, that's a concern. That's a big concern right there. Back to my point. How can people amass billions? How? Okay, this is a question that just does not get asked a lot generally in the population. And to put it in plain words, I don't want to get into the sophisticated terms of economics, but just to put it in plain words, the way it happens is a lot of people need to be hurt, stepped on, squeezed for that person or very few people to make that much money or be with that wealthy. Okay, we're not talking about generational wealth, guys. We're not talking about families that have passed down wealth. We're talking about the boom for the last 30-40 years in the amount of billionaires that this country has produced. Okay, look back, guys, go back a few decades. Before this, they were usually like oil tycoons, so Standard Oil, which is Chevron now, a lot of like oil companies are the heads of oil, really wealthy railroads and things like that. Those families were wealthy because they just had large businesses, but they also did it the same way. The past 40 years, there has been a boom of billionaires, hundreds of billionaires. Okay, and that's a big problem. You can see the correlation as I mentioned yesterday, that the people who work twice as long, twice as much, conservatively, I think it's higher, but the quality of life has gone down, and these are the reasons, because a lot of people are being squeezed out. That's how people make billions.